Is it possible for Ateneo to win a 6th straight UAAP title next year?
Possible but difficult. Very, very mission impossible. Almost to that extent.
Then,
Ako-
is it possible?
Ako posible ka, pero nga mahirap. Pero, I mean, nandun pa rin talaga yung mga key players ng Ateneo. Diyan pa rin si Kiefer. Well, sino lang makawala? Si Greg, Nico, and
Obvious.
Yun lang.
Hindi,
Coach
Oping,
Norman. Nandun pa.
Wala
Saka
na.
si Coach Norman. Well, pero kaya pa rin nila, alam mo yun. Like, andyan talaga si Kiefer, siya yung anchor ng team.
Parang si
Siya
Kiefer
yung
3 beses mo na sinabi.
Oo, it's all about Kiefer next year. Saka si Ryan, kailangan niya magpakita, kailangan niya maglaro. And it's possible, pero madaming malalakas na teams. You have Lasal, UST,
Yu.
FU, NU pa. Tapos yung Adamson at UE, for sure, they're gonna step up next year. So, next season, magandang labanan.
So, kaya pa ba?
I have a question. What
Tinanong kita eh.
para to answer this, set up ko. Jai, ano yung team na tingin mo mas siguro competitive on paper? Yung third team na nag-championship nung parang
Graduate na.
nung season 73 ba? Or whatever team will come next year.
I
Kasi
think-
parang yun yung team na sinasabi nilang ano eh.
I think medyo yung next year will be a little bit reminiscent of that team.
Hmm.
Ano bang the
Season
third
7.
championship. Kasi yun nga, maraming nawalang key players and medyo in question, although next year Kiefer is still there and Wami, medyo in question kung sino talaga magti-take over. But at that time nandun si Eric. But the major difference is wala na si Coach Norman.
Yun ang
I think
malaking
that's the
bagay.
biggest.
I think kung yung team this year ma-retain pa rin next year, nandyan si Greg, si Nico, si Justin, si Oping,
Tapos mawala si Coach
at wala
Norman.
si Coach Norman.
Kaya pa.
I'd still think na mahirapan natin yun the next year. But next year, I'm predicting a lot of talagang guard play.
Okay.
So the 5 championships was mostly
May big man para.
post play talaga ang number 1 option namin. So next year, I'd say maybe 60%, 70% of the time, the ball will be in Kiefer and Wami's hands.
So
Isa sila.
alam naman nating mangyayari yun eh. Kiefer and Wami will dominate the possession. Si Ryan, hindi natin alam kung babalik pa or hindi.
Hopefully.
Sino pa yung nakikita nyo from this team na pwedeng mag-step up into playing regular minutes dun sa team next year? Parang awa nyo na. Sino pa?
Si Von Pesumal.
Von
Yun.
Pesumal.
I think he's ready for the bigger stage na he showed flashes of brilliance.
Yeah.
Diba? Wag nating and to make room for him dahil mawawala na rin si Tonino Gonzaga. Huwag natin kalimutan yun. Who was para sa akin the leader of the team this year talaga. And Nico Ilorde.
Well, si Nico, Ilorde given yan, babad yan. But I think what's really going to be missed next year is Justin Chua. Justin Chua is a player na, as Coach Norman said, he's a championship caliber starting center. And every time that Chua would come in to replace Greg Slaughter, walang nawawala in terms of defense eh. But next year, hopefully, Poy Eram will come back 100%. He'll be the starting center and they can rely on him. And I think it also depends on the recruits na kukunin ng Ateneo eh. There's news and then there's confirmation si Chris Newsome is gonna be playing next year.
Isa pa si John Lasa.
Chris, diba?
Canadian.
Talented, athletic players na. But again, it's all about backcourt din sila. Frontcourt yan pa rin yung pinakamalaking question, which is a problem kasi other teams are really strengthening their frontcourt. So,
Alam mo yung nakikita ko lang sa team ng Ateneo for next year, like, yung lahat ng mga stars from high school nandun. Like, si Gwen, I mean sila yung magkakalaban.
Ilorde.
Kiefer, Gwen,
Pesumal.
si Von, diba? Si Wami, lahat sila yung mga stars ng high school. So, siguro naman like, when the time comes na parang nung nasa high school sila na yung mga nasa, yung like, sa center stage. So, magagawan rin nila ng paraan and hindi naman siguro sila mag-let up na lang like that easily na dahil wala na si ganito, wala na si ganyan.
kasi may pride din yung mga yan eh. I'm sure how they're going
And
to
they
play
were
tomorrow.
really stars. They played for the youth team,
Yeah.
champion sila sa juniors. So.
But next year, I'm predicting the most competitive UAAP
Ever.
in
Years.
in our lifetime. Sino yung huling, anong season ba yung huling? Yung mga
Ganyan kasi.
Lasal UST
Oh, ganun.
days,
Yeah.
2002, 2000.
2002.
Oo. Kasi next year, potentially 6 to 7 teams pwede mag-Final Four.
So nasabi nyo na rin, malaking factor yung pagkawala ni Coach Norman Black. Next year, if kayo yung papapiliin, sino yung gusto nyong pumalit kay Coach Norman Black?
Coach Jamai!
Coach Jamai.
Ako,
Ako, promote from within, Coach Sandy Arespacochaga.
I think it's time. Coach Andy is very, very deserving. 8 years ago was 7 years, 8 years ago ba yun? It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Bata
9.
pa si Coach Andy nun.
Oo.
But right now, I think if not the best, he probably the best assistant coach in the UAAP right now. So it's his time to take over.
Ako? Pwede ba ako na lang? Pwede mag-apply?
Di ba naman kailangan ni coach yung mga yun? Kabisado na
Kaya
nila.
na
yung mga
nila.
players. Motivate ka na lang. Heart.